I'm Atiqah and this is Global 7 Nightline News. A surreal event has left Malaysia and they were in disbelief. At approximately 4:37 p.m., a ring of light appeared near the Petronas Twin Tower. Witnesses describe it as a shimmering doorway floating above the ground, emitting a low hum that vibrated through the city. Authorities have sealed off KLCC as scientists and emergency teams work to understand that many are already calling a time portal. We go live now to our reporter, Shihaam at the scene.
Atiqah, it's unbelievable out here. Behind me, you can see what people are calling the ring of time. It's hovering roughly 3 meters above the ground. A perfect circle of lights, almost alive. It appeared out of nowhere during rush hour. Cars stopped, people screamed, and then everything fell silent. Many say they felt the air turn thick, and some describe feeling lighter, like time itself paused.
Has anyone been injured?
No reports of injuries, but people are shaken. Look at this. One witness says her watch stopped for exactly 3 minutes.
It froze at 4:37. Then it just jumped to 4:14 like nothing happened.
Strangely, animals nearby have gone silent, not a bird in the sky. Authorities have cordoned off the area, but scientists are on their way. We've been told a team led by physicist Dr. Alya has just arrived. Back to you, Atiqah.
Joining us now live from the site is Dr. Alya from the National Research Unit. Dr. Alya, what do we know so far?
Atiqah, initial readings show this object is not emitting any known electromagnetic field. It's not a projection, not a hologram. We are seeing something real, yet outside of physics. The ring is producing gravitational fluctuations, small but enough to affect digital devices and clocks. Our instruments suggest the fabric of space here is bending ever so slightly.
So, are you saying this could be a gateway?
We can't confirm that yet, but there's something else. We detect temporal radiation, a pattern theoretically linked to time distortion.
That sounds dangerous. What precautions are being taken?
We have set a 50-meter exclusion zone. Prolonged exposure could cause confusion or memory lapse. One officer reported standing for a minute but later realized 5 minutes had passed.
Is there any chance that this is man-made?
Highly unlikely. The structure is mathematically perfect, something human engineering can't achieve yet.
Atiqah, new development here. The light is shifting, it's now pulsing slowly and emitting a low tone, like a heartbeat. Wait, listen. There's a sound. It almost sounds like a voice.
2025.
Dr. Alya, are we hearing that from the photo?
Yes, we have analyzed the audio. The numbers repeat every 57 seconds, the exact interval of its energy pulse, and the voice waveform match human speech.
Could it be a message from someone or something?
Possibly, temporal echoes can reflect fragments of voices from different times, but the most disturbing part, the voice partially matched mine. It's as if a version of me from another moment is speaking back.
That's impossible, and yet it's happening. Rumors are spreading faster than we can debunk them. Police have urged people to leave, but no one wants to move. Some say they feel drawn to the light like it's calling their name.
Dr. Alya, any change in readings?
Yes, power fluctuations citywide. The portal is absorbing electrical energy and emitting unknown particles. If this continues, it might reach critical stability or collapse entirely.
Critical stability? Meaning what exactly?
Meaning we could see a temporary tear in space-time. Nothing might happen, or everything could.
Atiqah, the race color is changing again. From blue to gold. The hum is getting louder. People are running.
Shihaam, stay back. Dr. Alya, what's happening?
Energy levels are spiking. It's collapsing in on itself. A chain reaction. Everyone needs to move away. Now!
Wait, there's something inside the light. A silhouette. Someone is standing there.
That's not possible! Our instruments show a vacuum inside the ring!
We have lost contact.
It's gone, the ring just vanished. No sound, no explosion, just air, and my watch jumped forward 3 minutes.
Confirm. All systems keep 3 minutes of recording. Time itself is missing.
3 minutes erased from reality.
The crowd is stunned. Some crying, some praying, others claim to hear a faint hum still lingering in the air.
Our team is collecting residue samples. Traces show an unknown metallic compound not on our periodic table. It's as if the porter left a fingerprint from somewhere or someone else.
Is there any risk of it returning?
We don't know, but data suggests a recurrent cycle, roughly every 12 hours. The next event could occur at 4:37 a.m.
People are already calling this the hour that vanished.
A fitting name, and a night where the world won't forget.
For scientists, this is just the beginning. Proof that time is not a straight line, but a loop we barely understand.
And for everyone here, it's a reminder that the unknown can arrive without warning, right in the heart of our city.
Tonight, Malaysia glimpsed beyond the veil of time, and time looked back. This is Atiqah for Global 7 Nightline News. Good night, and remember, time moves forward, but sometimes it waits. Good morning, everyone. Today, our group, me, Atiqah, together with Shihaam and Alya, will be presenting the language analysis of our fictional news, script titled The Hour That Vanished. Our focus today will be on two important aspects of grammar, tenses and voices. We'll explain how these elements make the story sound more realistic, dramatic and professional, just like a real news report.
First and foremost, let's start with tenses. In our script, we mainly use simple past tense, present tense, and present continuous tense. The simple past tense was used to describe events that had already happened before the broadcast. For example, the ring of light appeared near the Petronas Twin Tower, and the second one, it vanished without a sound. We use past tense here because news reporters often recount what has already occurred. It makes the event sound factual and completed, giving the audience clear sense of time.
Next, we use the present tense in the news studio narration. For example, good evening, I'm Atiqah and this is Global 7 Nightline News. Authorities are still trying to understand the phenomenon. Using the present tense helps create a sense of immediacy. It makes the audience feel like the event is happening right now, which is typical in breaking news report.
We also use present continuous tense for ongoing action, like the light is pulsing slowly and people are running away from the site. This tense adds drama and tension because it shows that something is still happening at that very moment. It helps the audience visualize the scene in real time.
Now, let's move on to voices, specifically active voice and passive voice. We use the active voice for most of the dialogue because it sounds more direct and dynamic. For example, the ring appeared out of nowhere. Other than that, scientists are analyzing the data. In the active voice, the subject performs the action. This makes the script sound more alive and urgent, which fits the fast-paced tone of a news report.
Meanwhile, the passive voice was used to highlight the event instead of the doer. For example, the area was cordoned off by the police. Data was collected from the scene.
Exactly. In these sentences, the focus is on what happened, not who did it. That's a common feature in journalism because sometimes the doer is unknown or less important than the action itself. It also creates a more formal and objective tone which is suitable for scientific explanations in the script.
We use a combination of tenses and voices to balance storytelling and realism. Past tense help us report what had happened, and present and continuous tense gave us sense of immediacy, and the mix of action and passive voices allows us to control focus, either on the actions or the effect.
In the scientific parts, passive voice was especially important because it sounds objective and neutral. For example, instead of saying our team discovered something, we said an unknown element was discovered. That makes the report sound more formal and evidence-based.
The simple past tense help us describe completed actions, such as when the ring of light appeared and then disappeared. The present tense was used in the live reporting scenes to make the audience feel that the event was happening right now. Meanwhile, the present continuous tense created suspense by showing ongoing action. For example, the portal is growing brighter.
In terms of voices, the active voice made the report sound more direct and energetic, like scientists are investigating the portal. The passive voice, on the other hand, made the tone sound more formal and objective, such as the area was sealed off by the authorities. This mix helped balance the emotional and factual parts of the story.
Through these choices, we learn that grammar is not just about rules, it's about effects. The right tense and voice can influence how the audience understands and feel about the story.
It also showed us how grammar supports storytelling. It helps us move smoothly between past events, life updates, and scientific explanations.
Overall, the use of grammar in our script made the news report sound credible, structured, and dramatic while keeping it grammatically correct.
That's all from us. Thank you for listening to our reflection on the grammar used in The Hour That Vanished.